Hello, it's day number 4. This is my third video. It's supposed to be my fourth, but it's day number 4. I missed day number 3. Um, what was I doing? It's because I went to the gym. I went to the gym late, and then I came back. I was talking to my girlfriend. Um, yeah, so I didn't really have a lot of time yesterday, but I'm not too fast. I'm back again today. I had like a 4-person joint birthday party today, kinda. Two adults, two kids. Had birthday party. I went there, kind of a cheat day. I ate basically whatever I wanted, but I'd made sure to not eat like 5,000 calories. I had probably about 2,500 calories. Just party food like sandwiches, all the little just pickings. I probably had like, the little Cheez It things. I probably had like 20 of those. Yeah, so today was a bit of a cheat day, but that's fine. I'm gonna whack 2 chicken breasts in the pan. I'll fry those up. That'll be like about 100 grams of protein. So I'll probably hit my protein goal for today. So that's fine. And I'm not gonna be that much over my calorie goal either. So it's perfect basically. But that's just off rough estimations. I didn't track anything today. I ain't going to a party and tracking everything. I can't be asked. um, oh yeah. I got a meat thermometer for when you're cooking food. I got a meat thermometer, and oh my gosh, I made the juiciest chicken breast of my life. Because usually what I do is I'll get the chicken breast and then I'll butterfly it so it's in half. Like I'll slice it in half the long way. So it's a thinner piece of meat, so it cooks faster basically. Because otherwise it takes like 20 minutes and that's too long. I ain't sitting there for 20 minutes waiting for my chicken to cook. So I'll butterfly it and then I'll get my stainless steel hot. I'll put some oil in there, only a tiny bit, like 4 grams of oil, avocado oil. Then I'll get the chicken breast, I salt it, I'll whack it down in the pan. I'll wait for a bit, I'll flip it, and then I'll take it out. That's what I usually do, but I just kind of like estimate when it's going to be done. But now I've got this meat thermometer, so you need to cook the chicken until it's 76 degrees Celsius internal, I think. You basically you get the probe out and then you stick it like a tiny bit, like a couple centimeters into the chicken. Actually, barely even that, to be fair. You just want the tip going into the chicken, and it'll give you a reading on how hot the chicken is on the inside. And you want it 76 degrees internal. I'm pretty sure it's 76 or 74. It says on the thermometer. And yo, the chicken is amazing. It was the Actually, I took a video. I'm gonna make some more chicken tonight, but I took a video and it was the juiciest chicken I've ever had in my life. And that's from frying the chicken, which is crazy. It's not even like I used the oven or anything, just pan frying. Yeah, today was a rest day as well. Yesterday I hit legs and I hit lower back for the first time ever. I did Jefferson curls because my flexibility is getting a bit better as well. I can touch the floor without bending my legs, like touch your toes. I can touch the floor, and with my legs about shoulder width apart, I can touch my like knuckles to the ground instead of reaching with my fingers. I take all this out basically, so I'm touching it with my knuckles. I need to work on my flexibility in my like hips though, because my hamstrings are pretty good now. But I feel like I wonder if that's a thing. When you train muscles more, do you reckon they get like more flexible? Because I haven't really done anything directly to like stretch my hamstrings to make them more flexible. But I don't know, just years of doing seated leg curls because I couldn't touch my toes properly before. But maybe doing seated leg curls and SLDLs. I don't know because I never did any type of hinge movement either um, for like the first 2 years of training because well my lower back was kind of messed up. But then also loading the bar at a commercial gym is kind of annoying because you have to I don't know. There's no like the rack thing the rack thing, the jack thing, the jack thing for the bar. Um, it like lifts it like what, a couple of centimeters off the floor, so you can just slide the weight on and off really easy. Yeah, that is a lifesaver, man. What I was trying to say here was that they didn't have this at the commercial gym that I went to. They didn't have the jack, but now I have access to the jack, so I've started to throw them in a bit more RDLs. Um, but that, and then also a Smith machine. I've started doing it on a Smith machine, and if you haven't done it, I recommend you give it a try because SLDLs, RDLs on the Smith machine, it's absolutely divine because you don't have to think about falling over because you're holding onto the bar and the bar's not going to move forward and backwards. Yeah, that's great. The only bad thing about it is if you're using straps, because you have to rack it and unrack it, that's a tiny bit annoying. But yeah, that. But then also sometimes you can't get deep enough into the stretch, but then just whack like a plate or two underneath you and just stand on the plates. Uh, that'll give you a bit more range of motion. Those are like my go-to for hamstrings now, but they've really like cooked my hamstrings. So yeah, be careful when you're doing them. For lower back, I did Jefferson curls. Yeah, for the first time, I put 5 kg on each side of the bar and just feeling it out basically. It was alright. It was pretty cool. I'm not 100% sure if the form was right, but it like my lower back's fine now. It doesn't feel sore in a good or a bad way. It just doesn't feel like anything. It feels normal. So yeah, that's fine. Yesterday I woke up and I weighed like 77.9 kg, I think. Today I woke up and I was 78.5, 78 point something. I know that. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with my weight. Like I'm not sure if I'm gaining or losing weight. I'm not 100% sure. But the goal is to be slowly bulking. I just recently increased my calories to 2,600 a day. Um, because I am 6'3", 6'3" in shoes. I'm like 6'2" and a half. I like to say 6'2". I'm 6'2". Um, 6'2", 78-ish kilos. I'm I'm not really lean. Oh, well, I'm not lean. Um, but yeah. So I reckon about 2,600 should be doing me like pretty good. I think. We'll stick it out for a couple more weeks probably. We'll give it like 14 days total. We'll see how my weight's moving because I'm just coming off a like half a year cut, like half a year length cut. Yeah, that might have messed with my metabolism a bit. Yeah, so yeah, the plan is we'll stay at 2,600 calories. I want to try and break 80 kg in 3 weeks. No, I don't. I don't know. I'll do a bit of research. You know what? That can be my homework. I'll do a bit of research. Um, I'll try and figure out what I should be looking to gain per week, and then we'll figure that out. But yeah. So lower back is in the mix. Training lower back. It's wonderful. Um, Tomorrow is push. I'm gonna try and see what my one rep max is. I'm gonna see if I have 75 kg. Um, but then that should be my last one rep attempt for a long time, hopefully, like a month or two at least. Yeah, we'll see if I want to see, if I'm progressing. But I should be able to see that anyway. But I just want to see if I have 75 kg in me, and I also want to see what my training partner, what he's got in him, because he hasn't been going to the gym for a while. I mean this as in he stopped going to the gym for a little bit, like he took a break. But he's just come back to the gym, and his strength over the last like week has blown up because of muscle memory, which is really like interesting to see. Really, it's really cool to witness, and he looks bigger as well than he did before, like a week ago. It's crazy, but yeah. So yeah, diet is technically locked in. Today was a planned cheat day, let's say. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I had to say. So thank you for watching. I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully, for day 5.